What I was saying before I was rudely cut off by this punk ass phone. I love to love. You know, when everything is right and you got the energies working right. And the creation aspects that are given to us by the divine are serving the purpose. Like cooking food, spending time, touch, being able to hold one another and spend time in that type of energy to where the comfortability allows the fortuitiveness of your creation to shine. Like, I don't know what everybody's in the world trying to do. Like, money's not real. It's good to have to do certain things. It's good to have to explore your talents, but it's not the reason why you should love someone. A job, car, houses, none of that's the reason why you should love someone. And easily you can see the world is manipulated into a fact to where they're losing their spirituality. See, spirituality is not anything to have to do with a religion. Your spirituality. That's the way your soul, your spirit came into this existence, into this physical body, the spiral. So that's existence, right? Listen to me. So when other things are beginning to exist or come into existence, like a relationship, like love, like togetherness, fortuitiveness, growth, that's all spiritual. That's all spiral. It spirals you away from anything physical because you're supposed to be endowed into that motion of connection. How do you think the spirit was able to connect to the physical? By unconditional love. That's the only way it came into existence, by unconditional love. The creator itself, the divine creator, is pure love in its own aspect. Sometimes I get saddened and I'm like, yo, this shit shouldn't be this fucking hard. And then I realized that I used to hustle too. I used to be in the streets when I was young. I didn't have a father, so I was in the streets. And my job in the street was to try to feed myself by any means necessary. Sometimes you'll go a couple days and the only thing you can get is a beef patty and a 25-cent cake. These realities are taken for granted. And there's going to be an awakening. There's going to be something to shift this reality back to where it's supposed to be at. Because how can the spiral or the spirit exist without its own pretense of connection? It's about the connection and cherishing that. Yeah, sex is great, but it's about the cherishment of it. It's about the cherishing of the womb and the cherishing of the phallus. You cherish those things, so therefore when you put them together, you bring forth life. And you cherish that creation in divine understanding. I'll fuck around and become a hermit, yo, like, and just move off somewhere in the wilderness just to stay the fuck away from everybody. Because, yeah, I see the world, and I can get fly, I can get put on my jewels and all that shit, get dressed. What does that shit mean to a motherfucker? Like, what does it mean? I feel all that shit on my skin when I put it on. I feel it. And it takes work to add it to you. Then you have to carry it and accept the energies that it puts off to lesser or higher values of a person that wants to be judgmental. There's no man can judge me. I'm only judged by the divine. By default, we put ourselves in situation to lose our spiritual connection, to serve the worldly purpose. First, second, and third. The fuck out of here. Everybody has that opportunity. If you didn't feel like you was running a race, you would just do it because it would be the point. Universal energy doesn't shy from nothing. It's there for whoever's willing to pick it up in its own divine right and harness that energy for its original purpose. I've wanted nothing more in this world but to have a partner that I can build with on these particular energies and cultivate them to where it serves us better and become the image of what that looks like when cultivating those things. Love is a wonderful thing. Being in unconditional love is a wonderful thing. And one of my favorite sayings is, as a Cancer, I would say things like, with my intuition, I can tell when things ain't right because it's a block in the water. See, water flows. And if you know how flow feels, you automatically know that something's blocking it if it's not moving according. So our eyes get addicted to what it sees, and it feeds off what it sees. Your nose is addicted to the smells and the things that it picks up. Your mouth is addicted to the words that it puts out and how the capability that is. Your ears are addicted to the things that it hears. Your flesh is addicted to what it feels. And those are our physical senses. Well, you have etheric senses that are not even touched on. Most people, they get their senses and I don't know what that is. Fuck it, shake it off. That's what this world has done to us. People don't even care if you trip and fall. They'll rather laugh. It's a meme or a video clip. Old people who are the libraries of time that you live are being harassed and beat down in the street for money. Guns are not even protection no more. They're used to murder who you are. A female's sexuality or femininity is not even the purpose for attraction. It's just a purpose to attraction. You know, like if you go to an amusement park, the attraction is the Ferris wheel. You want to get a ride. So females don't even carry themselves with a level of respect. They're just the attraction. You go to social media sites, you see over 100,000 females saying, call me, I'll give you a blowjob. But they got 3 kids and still striving to get somewhere in life. Females being the most emotional creatures on this planet because they carry more water for birth than the male. They carry a sea of water. That's why they're more emotional. And those emotions are a part tied to sharing that energy of awareness with the creation. That's why they carry more. then you see homosexuality go rampant. Females fighting to be indifferent to how they came here. Males fighting to be indifferent to how they came here. And childish to the fact of, it's just me and my life and what I went through is because of this. That's bullshit. That's the hill you're supposed to climb. That's the adversity you are supposed to surpass. I've heard in my lifetime so many stories of females being raped, men being raped. People have used that as a trophy to say that they can gather strength. Somebody removing your manhood or your womanhood from you, leaving you scarred for life, to where anytime you see strength or you see a man of prowess, you run away from that. Our world is lost and it's going down fast. But I'm not going with you. If just holding the thoughts of this reality is just what I have to do, I will hold these thoughts because I know that to be true. But I will not participate in that misnomer. Call me a square, a lame, whatever. I love to love, and I hope you get back to that. You already know the vibes. NAGA.